Hi there, this is David, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Ocean 5. Last time, we did a whole bunch of side quests, then we moved on to a whole bunch of private actions. Now, we're finally ready to, move on with the plot! What a concept! So, I figured that I'd show this part in the Western Rizulian Plains, simply because, there's like new monsters, like people's, the monsters like cousins have come out now, the little palette swapped ones. So, yeah. And I'll go ahead and show off Miki and what she can do in battle as well. I'm going to be using her Volcanic Burst because it's so good. It's so nice to be able to see it from afar, so you can really see what it does to these monsters. You can see how they kind of like, fly up in the air and everything. The Aurora Rings kind of sucks in comparison, I've got to say. Once you get this Volcanic Burst thing, I mean, that's totally the way to go. It puts them out of commission, it knocks them up in the air, and it hits them like 5 or 6 times for a pretty decent amount of damage as well. So, that's pretty okay, I've gotta say. Also, those guys can be fought for some Dwarven Thread, which is used for a quest that we need as well. So keep that in mind. We still haven't gotten the crystal yet, but we'll be getting that very shortly. And these tree guys, they can be fought for some oak wood, which we need for a quest as well. Now, here's what Fiore can do. She basically just kind of stands by the sideline and shoots people. I have her equipped with Lightning Blast on all of her setup for a boss that will be coming up. So, yeah. And it's also her most powerful attack, too. So, you might as well. And I guess, I showed off the girls, the mages, they do what they do. And I showed off Victor last time, so I'm not too concerned about him. So I'll go back to Fidel and see what he can do. I mean, pretty much he just double slashes the entire time. Combat in this game, it's really nothing to write home about. I know that some of you were like, why don't you show more combat? But honestly, you pretty much use your strongest skill and you spam it over and over and over again. And if you run out of MP, use a Blackberry. That's essentially it.
Once we're beyond Sword of You, we should head southwest to find the Western Dakov Tunnel.
Okay. I don't really know what the Sword of You is. I assume that it's this kind of valley that we're in right now. I don't know. And the area that's kind of cordoned off right there, the little void sign or no entry sign or whatever, that is actually the town that we're headed to. So we can't just go straight to the town. No, that would be way too easy. We have to go through this cave first, of course. We have to make this as complex as humanly possible. But that being said, this game is very straightforward. So here we have a fork. You want to head north at that fork right there to get some treasure. Okay, some skeleton armors here. We don't need them for a quest. They're easy enough, so I'm not too worried about them. Yeah, just double slash the crap out of them. You'll be fine. And, yeah, there we go. So let's go see what we got with our treasure.
I love learning.
Anything useful? Oh, no. Yeah, a swordsman's manual. The reason why I don't like that is because all it does is it teaches Fidel or Victor Air Slash, which is their weakest ability by far. We have abilities that can do like 300 times damage. Like each ability, it will say, intelligence times 300 or attack times 300 or whatever it happens to, whatever the multiplier is as far as the damage is concerned. But the Air Slash multiplier, it's like 73. I mean, it's really, like, stupid. So, I'm not concerned about it at all. Hey, we got a crystal! Awesome! Yeah, the guys in here, they can drop crystal, they can drop coal, they can drop all sorts of good stuff that we are going to need for quests. Well, actually, we have been needing for quests. We just haven't had access to it yet. So, yeah, it might be a good idea if you wanted to come in here and kind of just roam back and forth to hit all the little draw points, I guess, or harvesting points, and, all the nice drops and everything. Huh, a bow! But we don't have anybody that can use a bow. Yet. Well, we did earlier, but he's gone, he left, he's lost. Now, did he say that he was going to be, like, on a different planet? I want to say that he was supposed to be on, like, Fey Creed 5 or something, but then he ended up saying that he was in the Aheed Mountains, although he looked like he was in the Soma region. So I don't really know where Emerson and Anne ended up, but, I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. Okay, got rid of them. Head over here, what do we got there? Oh wow, we're getting lots of nice stuff from these harvest points. Yeah, that's why I maxed out these harvest points. Totally, completely worth it.
Looks like I'm gaining on my...
Oh, yeah, that potion, though, isn't worth it. Not concerned about that at all. I believe that raises your defense power for 60 seconds in battle, which is useless. Like, it's totally unnecessary. But here we have a save point, so make sure that you're all healed up and ready to roll, because we have boss time! Yeah, we kind of have, like, named mobs here. And just make sure that Fiore has her Lightning Blast set up on all 4 of her slots, that Miki has her Volcanic Burst set up on all 4 of her slots, and have Double Slash set up on Victor and Fidel's slots to do as much damage as humanly possible without having to use the Reserve Rush gauge. If you do use it, you really won't get that much of a bonus from these guys. Whenever you're fighting, normally, like, let's say that you have 30% in your Reserve Rush gauge for SP, or whatever it is, then you will only get 10% of that in your battle. So if you had 30%, you would only get 3%. However, if you use the Reserve Rush, then for that particular battle, you get 100% of everything that you have in your Reserve Rush. And they don't really give you a lot of experience and stuff, so I wouldn't worry about it at all. The book that we got there teaches Raise Dead for both Miki and Fiore. However, Miki's the healer, I'll go ahead and give it to her. And I'll give Victor Air Slash, why not? It really doesn't matter. But turn around and go back here rather than going towards the exit, and we have our Chaos Corporals, I think? I'm not really good at tongue twisters right there, but anyway, we need these guys for a quest. It was to defeat 5 of them, and as luck would have it, there are exactly 5 here for us to defeat. So, that's pretty nice. Yeah, just take them out. They kind of hide them a little bit back here, though, so, yeah. It's pretty easy for you to just, fight the boss and then go rushing out into the sunset and, wanting to move on with the plot, but, go back there and fight them in order to fulfill that quest. So, let's head on out of here.
That way, we'll arrive at the far end of Eastern Tracur, and we can rendezvous with the other members of the detachment.
In case you're wondering, no. You still cannot explore the entirety of this desert region, so you might as well just head towards the star. Oh, it's Hannah and Gunter, and if you try to talk to them, they will not say anything. The talk bubble doesn't even pop up on them. It's like the game knows that the NPCs are completely worthless, and they're not even going to let you talk to them. But anyway, head over and talk to Victor.
Formidable, but do not let your guard down. I could never face your father if something were to happen to you.
Don't worry. Dad wouldn't shed a single tear if I died.
I know Master Camuse has been away from home most of these past 5 years. I assure you, though, that is only because there are more incidents involving signets now.
Involving signets?
No, you don't want to hear this from me. You will have ample time to discuss this topic with your father once the operation is over, which I suggest you do.
Next stop, Fiore. So, where are you? There you are!
What's the theory behind how those gleaming sticks work? Could we possibly do something similar using signets? This is right up everyone at the Institute's alley. I'm sure if I told them about it, none of them would be able to sleep until they'd worked it out. But you have to sleep at some point. Otherwise, your performance is going to suffer considerably.
You ideally want to stay up for 18 hours at most.
Actually, I'd gladly sleep that much any day, given the opportunity. That way my skin would be in much better condition. Although mine could never hold a candle to Miki's. That youthful elasticity of hers is simply bewitching. Youth is definitely the most powerful weapon on the battlefield of love. Speaking of weapons, I wonder how those gleaming sticks work.
And finally, Miki to move on with the plot.
Sorry you won't get to fight beside your dad. So close, but so far away.
Whatever. It's not like I joined this operation so I could meet him or anything.
Is that so?
It is.
And now that we've spoken to all three of them, we could use this heal point. Yeah, might as well. So go ahead and heal over there. And then we get to run into a red wall that doesn't let us go anywhere. Yeah, real high budget game here. Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
Form up! Don't let the enemy use their gleaming sticks. If by chance you do, don't let them hit you. No matter what. Those weapons may be intimidating when wielded by a group, but they're nothing individually. Remember, we have chosen this plan precisely because it provides the main force a strategic advantage. Should we fail, all it will provide them is a swift death. Now go and do us proud! We shall now commence Operation Snake Eyes. All units, move out!
And we'll move out and invade the capital of Tricor next time on Let's Play Star Ocean 5. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.